Okay, my mouth is literally watering just to tell you about this dish. Today we're making spicy shrimp glass noodles. This is a delicious recipe and a really simple one. There's very simple ingredients that go into the base, including some delicious spicy shrimp paste, which is the base of this dish, and it's going to be tossed together in glass noodles. If you've never had glass noodles before, they're absolutely delicious. They're filling, gluten-free, made out of bean or mung bean flour, and once cooked they take on this little glass-like texture, which is absolutely brilliant to look at. Before I go any further with this recipe, make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. I'm going to start with a red curry paste that's going to form the base of this dish. Starting with 20 dried red chilies, I'm just going to soak these in some water overnight so I allow their skins to soften. These are just regular Chinese chilies I picked up at the Chinese store. You can totally use a mortar and pestle for this, but because I'm using my food processor, I'm going to get the liquid ingredients in there first. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, a quarter cup of garlic that I've roughly chopped, 1 teaspoon of either fish, shrimp or crab paste, 3 shallots, the soaked chilies, one teaspoon of white peppercorns, 2 tablespoons of coriander roots that I've chopped. Thai food use coriander roots, while most other cultures just throw it away. Next, I'm going to add a quarter cup of lemongrass stalks. These have been cleaned and sliced. If you're not sure how to process lemongrass, I will leave a link at the end of this video as well as in the description. Add the thinly sliced lemongrass in, and I'm also going to add 2 lime leaves that I cut in strips. This is roughly about 2 tablespoons. These lime leaves come on a stalk like this. Be careful as they have very sharp thorns. I freeze any leaves that I have left over. Next, I'm going to add some galangal. Notice that galangal looks just like ginger, but it doesn't taste like ginger. Instead, it has a lemongrassy flavor. If you can't find it fresh, you should be able to find some in the frozen aisles of Asian grocery stores. I finally diced about a quarter cup. This is quite rough, so the smaller you dice it, the easier on your processor blades. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of coarse salt and get ready to process this. It will take a while to grind down. Add some of that chili water as required. Alternatively, you could use a mortar and pestle to grind this smooth. I have some mung bean noodles here, and this is roughly 300 grams, about 10.5 ounces. I'm going to soak these in room temperature water till they're soft and supple. Once soft, I'm going to drain it and I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces with the scissors. In a hot wok, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and I'm going to follow this with 2 tablespoons of regular oil. Add a quarter cup of shallots, followed by a quarter cup of spring onions. I'm also going to add a half cup of sliced mushrooms. I have 2 to 3 lime leaves here. I'm just going to tear them up and throw them in. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of the red curry paste I prepared earlier. I'm also going to add 2 teaspoons of shrimp paste, followed by 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. I have 300 grams of tiger shrimp here. You can add more if you wish. I'm going to add some palm sugar to balance the salt and the sour. This is how it's sold in a pack-like shape. I've shaved off a teaspoon and I'm going to add this in. Add the noodles in and mix this up so that the noodles pick up all of that spice blend. Next, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water just for moisture. Finally, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of bamboo shoots, a 1/4 cup of julienne of carrots, and a 1/4 cup of spring onion leaves. Toss this together and serve. This makes a great hot or cold lunch. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for spicy shrimp glass noodles. This recipe is not only easy to make, it's highly customizable. You can change the protein, you can change the spices, and you can serve this hot or cold. I love to take this to lunch. It makes a very satisfying meal. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. Do share my channel as well as my videos with your family and friends, and make sure to ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Bye.